Yo, what's happening, you guys? It is Garrett Fankhauser here to drop you guys some knowledge on advanced SEO. Many of you guys are super interested in the topic of SEO, and I know it can be super confusing. I was actually going to do a post on this, but I figured that many of you guys would miss the post and miss the context behind a lot of this, so I figured I would do a short video for you guys. Um, the big things that we want to cover are the difference between on-page and off-page SEO. Many of you guys at this point are just getting your feet wet with SEO, so you're very, very focused on a small portion, like the tip of the iceberg of what SEO actually is and how it works. Okay, so we'll dig into this a little bit. So we're going to look over here at on-page, and then we have off-page. Okay, generally what happens is people will do like one or two of these things over on the on-page side, and they will think that like they will be expect results, right? For you guys to actually rank for a keyword, that means just to show up for a keyword, super easy. It is almost basically just having the keyword on your website is going to allow you to show up. The problem is that if we go to a Google search, right, and we type in AR15 for sale, okay, so we have some results right here. The problem is that there's always more. Oh, why is this in DuckDuckGo? Let me swap this over for you guys. Sorry about that. AR15 for sale. All right, so we're looking at Google. There is 35,300,000 results. Okay, so the problem is that just by putting the keyword on your website, you might be able to show up in one of these 35 million results. Now, is that going to help you? Fuck no, it's not going to help you. Okay? So we want to take a step back and actually think about this. If there's 35 million results and you put the keyword AR15 for sale on your website, do you think that your site is going to show up in the top results? Think about it logically, right? There's a joke that I've used, and some of you guys have probably heard me say this, that the best place to hide a dead body is on page 2 of Google, because people don't go past the first page. So if your business is not showing up on the first page, your SEO is going to be trash and nobody's going to find your shit. Nobody's going to buy from you. Okay. So if you're only focused on right here, keyword density or meta tags, or let's look at a couple of these other ones like title tag for links, right? If you're only focused on like 2 or 3 of these things, you're not going to rank. You might show up 35 million, links back, but there's no way that you're going to show up anywhere close to the front page. So, a couple beliefs that I want to break here is you can't just snap your fingers and show up as a number 1 result. SEO does take time. There's no way to go around it. It takes time. If you build a site today and you put keywords on there and you do all the work, you're going to start 35 million results back. And you have to climb through the ranks, right? In this industry, you cannot run paid ads properly, right? You might be able to figure out a way around it, like if you're a range or an instructor or something, but you cannot run paid ads to just show up for your product. So just by doing the on-site work, even if you do all of this, right, you cannot accomplish what you're actually looking to do without doing the off-page as well. Google wants to see both, okay? They want to see the on-site and the off-site, the on-page and the off-page SEO together. And so this is really where we focus on a lot of our effort, because a lot of you guys have done most or some of this stuff. So when we work with clients, we go through and we optimize this, because this is just the start. This is the heavy stuff. This is the heavy lifting right here. Okay, so posting in forums, these are going to be niche forums depending on your industry, right? Forum and blog commenting on those forums, right? Backlinking to your website, so that would be link building. Okay, press releases. Okay, press releases build a lot of social authority, right? So writing a press release about your business. Social media accounts, making sure that your social media accounts are optimized. Article marketing, so this would be taking like a blog post, right, which would be from over here, and marketing that article to other blogs, right? So that's link building. Social bookmarking, very similar. It's link building through social media. Directory submissions, very similar. This is going to help you build backlinks. RSS feeds, this is syndication of items that have been like a press release, right? Syndicating it instead of putting that press release on one website, putting it on hundreds or thousands of websites, right? So there's a lot that goes into SEO, and I want you guys to be aware of this. I don't want this to be something that you have these false mindset beliefs around, where all you need to do is go into your ammo ready website and type a couple keywords in, and you're going to show up first in the search results. Okay, so this one I'm going to leave relatively vague. I'm going to be digging into some other stuff as we go along, but I want you guys to understand that there is so much more to SEO than you guys will ever realize. I learn new shit every day. There's so much, and everything changes on a regular basis. This is the reason why I've built my agency around doing SEO for FFLs, because it's fucking hard. It's not easy, and nobody else is doing it really well. So we figured, okay, yeah, it's hard, but if we can get really good at it and we can provide results for our clients, then that's going to separate us from everybody else, right? So if we come over to suggest, you guys have seen this before. Okay, so here's a client that we've been working with some SEO for a while. And we are continuing to optimize their systems to get them better results. Okay, so let's look right here. We'll go to view all keywords, and we'll go to position. Okay, so if we look right here, position. Okay, so there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 keywords that we were able to get them ranked for on the first page of Google. Remember, depending on what you're looking for, there could be 100,000, 300,000, 500,000 results, to millions of results for that keyword, right? And so we have a couple other keywords that we're working on getting them into the first page, right? So these are on the second page, but they do have the potential of being on the first page, right? But even at that, these are getting traffic, right? Estimated visits, not a lot, but they are getting traffic on the second page, right? So this is something, again, that it's a huge process. And my key takeaway for you guys is to just understand that you should not just put some keywords in your website and expect to get these crazy results. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to leave this one a little vague. I'm going to dig in deeper on some other stuff. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below and let me know, what questions you have. The questions are super helpful for me because they allow me to go through them and figure out what and how I should make content for you guys so that we can get those questions answered for not only you, but for everybody. Okay. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.